everyone, I wanted to do this quick little video about this particular product. It is I'm not sure what you call it. It is a pen. Well, it looks like a pen, but it actually can be used as a piercing weapon by a company called AMEND2. They make a lot of products, but this is one product I wanted to discuss with you. I talked about this product briefly in a video I did just a couple weeks ago where I talked about my everyday carry for 2025, and I mentioned this product. As you can see, it looks like a Sharpie type of pen, but if you take the cap off, it's this really powerful, this very strong, pointy object here. I've tried to get more information about what this is comprised of. It's not metal. I'm not sure what it is. Carbon fiber? I don't know, but it's referred to as a G10 spike. And it is very sharp. I would not want to get punctured by this. This could really do some damage, I think, particularly if you go out for the soft tissue when you're defending yourself. I love the concept of this. However, there are a couple of things that I think just make this impractical. First of all, assuming you're going to carry this like you would a Sharpie on your person. Maybe you carry it in a pocket or a shirt pocket or in your pants pocket. So let's say you are attacked or you are aggressed upon. The problem I have with this is when I draw this out, it's not ready to go. I have to remove the cap first. So now both my hands are dedicated to defeating this cap. And then I have to reposition this thing to make it a piercing weapon. That's too much time, particularly when you're under stress. So that's a problem. The other thing is I bought two of these, and I'll tell you why I bought the second one. I bought the first one because I had it clipped onto the lip of my pants pocket, and this clip is the most ineffective thing going. It slides right off. Okay, so if you have one of these and you expect to use this clip to secure it to a shirt pocket or your pant or your jean pockets or whatever, the lip of your pockets, be prepared to buy a new one the next day, because the first one I bought, I lost it because it slid right out of my right off of my pants. So I have this second one. So I don't have it hooked to my to the lip of my pocket. I carry it deep inside the pocket. That means it's going to be slower to get to. So to me, that's just something to consider before you buy this device. Again, I love this sharp object, but trying to get to it ties up both my hands, and securing it to my person is not very effective using this clip. So I had to put the whole thing in my pocket, which means I got to dig in my pocket to get it out and then go for the cap. I recommend that rather than relying on this for your weapon in case someone is in your face, rather than relying on this for the reasons that I just mentioned, I would recommend getting a good tactical pen that has a glass breaker on it. So that way when you deploy it out of your clipped onto the lip of your pocket or clipped onto a shirt, you just pull it out and you're ready to stab with it. You're ready to pierce with it, as opposed to having to take off a cap and then reorient it in your hands and then you're ready to use it. This would be awesome if it did not have the Sharpie type of configuration with a cap, and it had more of a pen configuration. Imagine this pen without the glass breaker on it, on this end, right? So this is just a pen. This is what I would want in this, where I could have a button on the end, and then this spike would come out, and then I can use it. That would make this awesome. So I hope AMEND2 sees this video, and maybe they get to work on doing something like that. Love the concept, but it's a little bit too awkward and a little bit too cumbersome. Just too much higher brain function when I'm in a dynamic critical incident to think to take this out of my pants pocket, dig into it, or hopefully it didn't fall out because of this weak clip. And then I got to take the cap off, and then I got to reorient it and use it and configure it as a weapon at that point. I feel like by that time, I've been attacked, I've been manhandled, I've been fatally wounded. All right. So just my 2 cents on this device. I will carry it, but it will not be my go-to. All right. My first go-to is always going to be pepper spray. So, and then after that, the situation will dictate what I go to next. It may be my firearm. But so there you have it. These things only cost about $12. Go buy one, see what you think, and let me know what you think. Leave your comments below. All right, guys, that's all I got. Take care. See you next time.